Hey, this is the Big Hardcore Gamer. Now, in the last two videos, I talked about my top 10 games of the year and my top 10 most anticipated games for 2026. Go and check them out if you missed them. But in this video, I'm talking about games that I want to clear from a list that every gamer has. The backlog list. I did one of these videos last year, and out of the 11 games listed, I only managed to beat one game, which was Death Stranding Director's Cut. This time I'm going to try and do better. It's still an ambitious list, but I think I can get the job done. So sit back and relax while I go through the 2026 backlog list. At number 10 is Bloodborne. So I started playing Souls games 2 years ago, but one thing I still haven't done yet is complete a From Software Souls game. I tried Demon's Souls remake. Yes, I know Bluepoint did the remake, but it still counts. I put a lot of time into that game, but ended up getting pissed off by the long run backs, through a lot of demons after getting cheap shotted by a boss. I rage quitted last year and uninstalled the game. Then there was Elden Ring, which I was enjoying, but the lack of basic features like quest logs really started to annoy me. Plus the game is just too damn big, so that one is on hold until I can be bothered to reinstall it. Bloodborne was the first From Software game that I actually tried. I beat the Cleric Beast, and then other games came out and I basically just dropped it, but I was actually really enjoying it. So I put up a poll a couple months ago asking my viewers which From Software game I should play, and Bloodborne beat Sekiro by 1 vote. At the time of making this video, I'm on the 3rd boss and I'm loving it. Yes, there are runbacks, but there's also a lot of shortcuts, so it's not too annoying. The mission is to beat this game by February 2026, so check out my streams to watch me complete it. At number 9 is Resident Evil 7, a game that's been in my backlog for a very long time for one reason: I've been too shook to play it. If you've been following my channel, you'll know that I've been playing a lot of survival horror games over the years, from Callisto Protocol to Dead Space Remake to Alan Wake 2 to Chronos The New Dawn. I've been playing a lot, but Resident Evil 7 has always creeped me out. With the release of Resident Evil Requiem in a couple of months, I thought it was time to clear some of the series out of my backlog. I'm currently playing 3 Remake, and then afterwards I'll be playing 7, and I'll be doing Let's Plays for both games in a Road to Requiem series, so look out for when I upload episodes. At number 8 is Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown. I actually started this game late last year after picking it up in a sale and was really enjoying it. I loved the combat a lot, and the boss fights were fun and challenging. It had some really well designed levels that were very challenging to get through, and it was definitely one of the gems of 2024. I actually tried to clear this one from my backlog earlier this year and managed to clear the DLC instead by accident, but other games came out and I had to stop playing. Now, with the rumours of Prince of Persia: Sands of Time remake coming in January, I would actually like to beat it, possibly before the new game releases. At number 7 is Control Ultimate Edition. Now, back in 2019, Control was one of my favourite games released. One thing about me is I like it when devs try something different in games. So when I heard about a game with a building that researches paranormal activity and an agent that not only has telekinetic powers but also a shape-shifting gun to deal with the monsters that have taken over that building, I just had to play it. I got the Platinum on PS4 Pro and dealt with all the annoying performance issues and bought the DLC but never completed it. Then the PS5 launched and we got the Ultimate Edition including PS Plus, but it didn't transfer over the progress from the standard version. I was so pissed off that I would have to start from scratch, but I never played through it. But now that Control Resonance has been announced for 2026, I actually think I need a refresher before I start the new game. So I not only want to play through the Ultimate Edition, I also want to platinum it. Wish me luck. At number 6 is f.i.s.t, Forged in Shadow Torch. Now, did you see the trailer for Zoopunk, which was announced at the Xbox show a couple months ago? Well, it's actually a prequel to f.i.s.t. a diesel punk Metroidvania about a rabbit ex-resistance fighter in Torch City. He puts on a giant mechanical fist and goes to rescue a friend that gets pulled into a conspiracy involving the oppressive Legion and the underworld. It features fluid combat, exploration, and upgrades like drills and whips. I started this game on Game Pass last year, but never finished it. But I did actually get a free copy on Epic Games Store. Also, if you're looking for the game, it's currently on offer on Steam for £4.79 in the Steam sale. If you want to check it out. I basically want to get this completed before Zoopunk releases, because I'm going to be getting that one as well. At number 5 is Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. This is another game I started on Game Pass and never had a chance to go back to it. Although I don't agree with their decision to make this a first-person game, I actually had a good time with the few hours that I put into it. Also, Troy Baker did such a great job that I kept forgetting that Harrison Ford didn't do the voice acting for this game. I still have a month left on PC Game Pass subscription, so I think it's time for me to finally get this one finished. At number 4 is a game that I put on the 2025 backlog list, but I never had time to play it. It's Cyberpunk 2077. I've actually recently restarted this game on my PC, and I want to at least complete the base game by the summer. Obviously, this is a deep RPG and it's going to take me a long time to play it, so this isn't one where I can just play for an hour I have spare every now and again. I need like some proper long sessions to get this done, because I remember how much fun I had when I first tried playing this game, back when it released. I'll have to set aside some time to play it every now and again until it's finished, but I'm basically trying to get this completed by the summer. I'm also going to get the Phantom Liberty expansion in the Christmas sales, but I'm not crazy enough to think that I'll get it finished as well. But I will get the base game finished in 2026. And as always, there are some honourable mentions. So first of all, I want to do a platinum run for Returnal before Saros releases. Not only will it give me, a little refresher before I jump into Saros, but I've always wanted to get this platinum for this game, so now seems like the perfect time to do it. Second, I want to get the platinum for Lies of P and also play through the DLC. I bought the DLC day one and then found out that I couldn't play it because I'd already started New Game Plus after I beat the base game, but didn't get far enough to start the DLC, so I need to deal with this. And finally, I'm considering finishing off Lords of the Fallen, because I'm also considering getting the sequel when it releases in 2026, but we'll have to see if I actually have the time to do it. Right now it's time for the top 3, and they're not small games. At number 3 is Assassin's Creed Shadows. Now, I started playing this game day one and was loving it. I was loving the stealth, I was loving the world, it was visually stunning, the weather effects, the combat. I was loving everything about this game, right? Did a first impressions video after 15 hours, everything was great, and then another game came out which I wanted to play, so I put it down temporarily so I could play the new game, and I never got a chance to go back to it. Okay, now this is something that's always happened with Assassin's Creed games, even when it goes back to the OG Assassin's Creed. I have never finished Assassin's Creed game in one setting, right? So I always end up going back to it a few months later or a year later and then completing it. And that is what I'm going to have to do with this one. I'm going to have to start from scratch because I don't remember how to play it, but I will be playing it through to completion whenever I restart it again. Shadows will definitely be cleared in 2026. At number 2 is Hogwarts Legacy. Now, I've never been into the Harry Potter series, but I do like a good, fun RPG with great gameplay, and that's exactly what it looked like from all the clips I saw people in the gaming community uploading onto Twitter. So last year I bought Hogwarts Legacy in the PlayStation sale, Played the intro mission, which I enjoyed, but then never got around to finishing it. All I have to do now is clear it from my backlog, which I think I can get done in 2026. And at number 1 is Days Gone. Now, this is one of the games that was added to the PS Plus collection when I bought the PS5 back in 2020. I put in around 15 to 20 hours, actually possibly a little bit more than that, and I was really enjoying it. I was enjoying having to, scavenge for weapons and equipment, having to deal with zombies, but also having to deal with human enemies, and also having to deal with the wildlife as well, having to keep your bike running as well, because you really don't want to be breaking down when you've got a load of enemies coming after you. So I was really enjoying it. So earlier this year I bought the physical edition, cheap, from CEX, and then bought the remastered upgrade, which came with the horde mode as well as the visual upgrades. I'll be restarting the game again because, like everything else, I do not remember how to play it, and I'll be trying to finish this off in 2026. Maybe I should try streaming it, you never know, because it might, force me to dedicate some time to getting it finished. We'll see. Well, those are my 10 games that I want to get cleared from the 2026 backlog list. Let me know in the comments how many you think I'll actually complete, because I want to see if you have faith in me or not. Also, let me know which games you plan on clearing from your backlogs next year. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button and also the hype button if you can see it. And if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button and check out some other content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.